Namaste to all of you. So we are going to start Vinyasa Moon Krama sequence, and it is a sun salutation A. So first we understand the sequence, and then we understand the breathing pattern and the alignment, and at the end we will understand the rhythm. So first you watch the sequence which is I'm going to perform, so that you can figure out that what we are going to exactly learn. So at first you have to sit behind of your mat. We start the practice from the back side. Alright, so we sit into Vajrasana. We need to understand the alignment proper of the Vajrasana. So first stand onto your knees and turn out your heels and catch your calf and roll your calf out like this, and anterior your pelvis, let the hips out and drop your hips. Rest your hips in between the heels, exactly, and connect the toes from the back so that your spine can be naturally in a neutral position. Alright, and placing your both palms onto your thighs, onto the front of the knees, and the shoulders will be the loosened, the sternum will be the front, and clavicle bone will be front out like this. Make sure you should not be make the arch into your position, so make sure your spine should be in a neutral position. Chin will be lifted front and look at to the front. So this is the Vajrasana position before starting the sequence, and in this position we do Keval Kumbhak. The Kumbhak we will do, that is internal holding. So we will take the breath and we hold maximum for 5 to 8 minutes. Continuously we will do this Kumbhaka practice to focus ourselves for the practice. So we'll be here for the next 5 minutes, and after that we'll start the sequence. So how to do internal breathing, Abhyantar Kumbhak. Take the deep breath, Purak, slow and deeper. Expand your ribs maximum as much as possible. More fulfill your lungs. Expand more and hold. Hold for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Slowly exhale, Rechak. Slow down your breath, slowly out. Relax. So the same way we perform 5 times, and after that the sequence is, which is I'm going to perform now. So from here, inhale, the exhale, child pose, inhale, cat pose, exhale, downward facing dog pose, inhale, stand on your knees, exhale, camel pose, inhale, Vajrasana. So this is the sequence, and the starting method we have discussed already in the starting, that we have to start from Kumbhak practice, Abhyantar Kumbhak practice, and then we begin the sequence of the Vinyasa Moon Krama sequence, first sun salutation. So now we understand with the breath and alignment. Alright, so the first The Vajrasana we have learned already, and after that, when we fall into child pose, Shashankasana, so in this, you have to go with anterior pelvis and leaning down front forward, like creeping forward this way. You have to give the maximum extension of your shoulders so that your serrator anterior muscles can be stretched out more forward and your legs will be more wider front, and it will give the more engagement of the lower back to let all the muscles properly stretch. So that will be more efficient for the child pose. So not just bend forward, we have to give a lengthening movement for the spine. Alright, so we go this way, front, extension of the shoulders, your back, keep your awareness into your spine, and at the end, placing your forehead onto the mat. So this is the child pose. This is Sankasana. We hold here with exhalation. Alright? Then, after that, we come to the cat pose with inhalation. So when you come to the cat pose, so you have to pull your hands a bit back so that you can have a perfect alignment of the cat pose. So from here to, we come this way and turning out your toes outwards, then your knees. Your knees will be inside more, and make sure your hip to knees should be aligned and shoulder to the wrist will be aligned and the hip should be neutral. Look front with inhale, okay? Here. And now from here, press the toes and exhale. Make the position of the downward facing dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your heels down, give the extension into your ankles and push your palm to bring your hips a bit more back so that your hamstring can be more stretched nicely, and press your upper back so that you can create the arch into your back and give the lengthening into your hips. Open up your hips out and bring your head more closely down to the floor as much as possible, pressing the palm. Make sure your fingers will be wider and the heels are touching onto the floor this way with exhalation, and you have to give the lengthening to your serratus anterior muscles, or the scapula. Your scapula will be lengthening as much as you can so that your lower back can be engaged with your upper back, lengthening. So with exhalation, then again with inhalation, you have to drop your knees inwards like this, inwards, not the outwards, okay, inwards, and then stand on your knees with inhalation, rolling your shoulder back with inhale, and the lift will be, your ribs will be lifted up maximum, shoulder extending and rolling back, engaging with scapula, and then pressing your hips so that you can get the lengthening movement into your spine. Okay, chin makes you front. Then after that, flat your feet from the back and place your hand onto the heels this way and pushing forward your pelvis, squeezing your glutes, and let the neck relax down. Hold down for the 4 breath. Inhale, exhale. Make sure we have to do chest breathing while back bending. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly come back and drop your hips in between your heels. Rest down into Vajrasana. Place your hands onto your knees, chin front. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now slowly rest your chest onto your thighs and forehead onto the mat. Bring your hands behind, just beside your shin bone, and placing your forehead in a relaxing position, relaxed position. Just be right there for a few seconds. Relax, come back to the sitting position into Vajrasana. So it was the first sense salutation according to Moon Karma sequence Vinyasa. So after that we will perform the second sequence of the sense salutation Vinyasa Karma, Moon Karma sequence of the Moon Karma sequence. Okay. I'm repeating again. Okay. So it was the Moon Karma sequence, Sun Salutation A. Now we are going to perform Moon Sun Salutation sequence B, in which we are going to perform a bit more forward than this. So we need to understand the alignment and the breath pattern again and the holding. So all will be done when we finish the first sequence. So basically the first sequence is especially for everyone, like whoever wish to perform can perform in any age. Even if the women or the ladies or the girls, they have a menstruation, they can perform this sequence in that situations too. Even the starting pregnancy time, they can perform this sequence too. And apart of that, there is lots of benefits for performing this sequence. It's completely related to the moon. Moons means your parasympathetic nervous system. So it is balance your parasympathetic nervous system, or RESA. It means that if you are looking for mind stability, or if you are looking for managing your stress, your anxiety,